Shalawaam, all praises, all honor, and all glory be unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GREATMILLSTONE, and Shalom, CHASAAD, peace and mercy unto all of our Akim out there, to the hopeful elect, to the house of David, to the 1/3, to the men, women, and children. Alright, and this is going to be an article from Shit Hit the Fan Plan. I'll leave the link in the description box. Right, and it says, Cataclysmic bomb cyclone wreaks havoc on central United States. Yeah, and there's so much going on in the news right now, man. The Heavenly Father, whose real name in the Hebrew is YAHAWAH, his son's name is YAHWASHI, he's jacking this place up, man. Left and right. Alright, and rightfully so. Alright, it says the weather phenomenon known as the bomb cyclone is hammering the central United States. Blizzard warnings were posted from Colorado to Minnesota on Wednesday, while wildfires were a concern for those living in New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma. Yeah, the Most High, he's messing up Babylon, man. And when you read the Bible about Babylon the Great, that is speaking about America, because Babylon means confusion, and this is a place of heavy confusion, man. Or you got Dwayne Wade's 11-year-old son coming out as being a homosexual, which he's not even a man, according to the scriptures. You're a man when you reach 12 years of age. So that's pedophilia, man. Alright? So the Most High, he's destroying this place, man. Alright? And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you better wake up, because you're going to get caught up in this, man. Alright? 2/3 of our people, you're going to get caught in the chaos. Alright? The so-called white man is going down. They are the biblical Edomites. The Most High has it in his heart to destroy them. The day of vengeance is in his heart. Alright? Cataclysmic weather conditions are being reported over large swaths of land and could have the potential to destroy even more farmland already devastated by flooding in the Midwest. This is the second so-called bomb cyclone storm in less than a month hit the central U.S. according to a report by Market Watch. You see? The food crisis is upon us. Hundreds of millions of dollars in crops destroyed. This is a plague. Alright? Prepare for rising prices at the grocery store and perhaps a lack of certain items. Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of food crops have been destroyed by flooding in the Midwest, and farmers have already said that there's nothing the government can do to help. Call law, BAHASHAM, man. So this could cause, well, this, Lord willing, this is going to cause a famine. This is going to cause inflation. The price of food is going up, which people in America, they're already struggling. Alright, people are depending on food pantries and food stamps. If they cut food stamps, man, all hell is going to break loose. Just a few months ago, they did a test run with that, man. And there ain't going to be no food out here, man. The government, whatever little food you think you got, you're a doomsday prepper. The government has your address, man. And the troops, they're going to take all of that shit, man. Alright? First scripture I want to bring out, this is Leviticus 26 and verse 26. And when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven, and they shall deliver you your bread again by weight, and you shall eat and not be satisfied. And that's what the Most High is doing in America. He's breaking the staff of bread. The prices of food is going to go up. Certain items you used to see are not going to be available anymore. Well, Trump is talking about closing off the border, which means there's not going to be any avocados coming up from Mexico and into America anymore. You see? This is the book of Haggai, chapter 1 and verse 6. You have sown much and bring in little. But ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put them in a bag with holes. Yeah, what are some of those holes? Rent, car insurance, health insurance, child support, whatever it is, man. There are holes in your bag of money. Alright? And shit, you gotta know people with food stamps, because you know Jacobs is a planter, man. Jacob buy food stamps off somebody. Pretty soon ain't gonna be nobody to buy food stamps off. All those people are not gonna sell it, because they desperately need that food, man. So that's the times that we're entering into where people are gonna eat but not be full, drink and not be, not be quenched, not be satisfied. All right, because the Lord is bringing this. This is a judgment upon America. If you're not a servant of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, you're gonna starve out here, man. You're gonna die of thirst. All right, death by pain, and that's what's prepared for you scorners. All right, that's what prepared for you people on the comment board talking shit. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 30. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall shew the lightning down of his arm with the indignation of his anger, and with the flame of a devouring fire, and with scattering and tempest and hailstorms. All right, and a tempest is a storm, and that's what's going on in the Midwest here, man. Most High is sending all type of storms and plagues and floodings. All right, it's getting real bad out here, man. Up to 2.5 feet of snow was expected to fall in parts of eastern South Dakota and southwestern Minnesota, and the National Weather Service said, and that was before heavy snowfall disrupted both air and ground travel Wednesday. Winds in excess of 50 miles per hour also were expected, creating life-threatening conditions. We're calling it historic because of the widespread heavy snow. We will set some records, said Mike Connolly, a Weather Service meteorologist in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Additionally, transportation officials closed Interstate 29 from east central South Dakota to the North Dakota border, and said other stretches of major interstates were likely to close as conditions deteriorated. Numerous traffic crashes were reported in northeastern South Dakota, and the storm knocked out power to thousands of homes and businesses in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Also experienced another strange apocalyptic weather phenomenon known as thunder snow. Though not especially rare, snow was accompanied by thunder and lightning in central South Dakota. Man, this is apocalyptic. All right, this is the time that we're looking for. It's essentially a thunderstorm, but it's cold enough for snow, Connolly said. All right, hey, this was just talking about in address, man. This is second address 9. Oh, sorry, I want 9. Second address 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And his real name of the highest in the Hebrew, the ancient of days, is YAHAWAH, which means he is. His son's name is YAHAWASHI, which means he is the deliverer. Alright? And the Most High is visiting this place. Therefore, when they shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, which that's a constant, man. Every day there's an earthquake and every day there's uproars of the people, man. Alright, for some type of controversy. Alright, the Most High is doing this to bring his word to pass. Alright? Now, this is the definition of visit, the verb, come to a person to comfort or benefit, which the Most High is going to come to the elect to comfort, all right, to comfort them, to visit, inspect, examine, afflict. But he's going to come to this world, examine it, see that it's wicked, and afflict you wicked people, man. To go to see, come to inspect, behold, all right, see, notice, observe, all right, generally sense of pay a call, meaning to come upon, afflict. And that's what's going to happen, man. The Most High is going to come upon this place and afflict it. A lot of you people will be afflicted, man. Alright, a lot of you people are going to be smitten with plagues, right? Look up the definition of afflict. To cast down, right? So Yahweh is going to send his son YAHAWASHI to visit this place to cast it down, to damage, to harass, to torment. Alright, when the Lord's come back, not everybody's going to be saved. Some people are going to be cast down, right? America's going to be cast down. Some people are going to be tormented in the nuclear fire, alright, the lake of fire. And some people will be comforted and be delivered in the chariots. Alright? That's just how it works, man. It says, Market Watch further reported that in Nebraska, the state patrol was sending additional troopers into the state's panhandle, and officials closed Interstate 80 in that region, This storm is going to be dangerous, Patrol Major Russ said. The Weather Service posted an ice storm warning into Friday morning for a portion of southern Minnesota, saying up to 3/4 of an inch of ice could accumulate on power lines, leading to outages. Alright, so this is going to cause blackouts, man. A lot of people don't got no fire, don't got any backup generators. They don't know how to start fires, so a lot of people going to freeze to death. They're going to die. They're going to starve. You're going to be able to go nowhere because the roads are going to be nothing but empty cars because people done hopped out. It's nothing but the all the dominoes are set in place, man. Right? All the most got to do is knock one down. It's going to be a domino effect upon this whole place, man. Alright? We're one false flag away from this place being locked down. This is Psalms 11 and verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. Yeah, a lot of people, you're going to start dying from natural disasters, man. Mudslides, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, tsunamis, thunder, snow. A lot of you people are going to get struck by lightning. Alright? This is Isaiah 28 verse 2. Behold, the Lord, YAHAWASHI, had a mighty and a strong one, which as a tempest of hell and a destroying storm. Yeah, this storm is so bad, it's destroying all the farmers' crops, man. To where these farmers, they're gonna go bankrupt. They're in the hole that not even the government can help them, so they can't dig them out. All right, so their lives are ruined, man. They basically lost everything. They're finished. All right, the Mosai destroying them. All right, and that's the Mosai's breaking the staff of the bread upon Babylon. All right, which is ultimately going to cause a famine upon you people, because you people are wicked, man. You're very wasteful. You're unappreciative. All right. This is 2nd Esdras 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine. This is how it begins. All right. Price of food goes up. Food is not available how it used to be available. All right. And great debt. The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be awful mindful of their scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. And you people, you think you're in a good case, man. Just because you could go to Wendy's or Walmart and get some things discounted or cheap, or Family Dollar. Which the Family Dollars are closing down, man. Alright? And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Alright? For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. A famine is a lack of bread, no food. Alright? And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Alright? And we read Lamentations, man. Jeremiah said it's better to be slain by the sword than to be slain by the lack of bread. Alright? Because you're just wasting away lusting after food that you used to get on the regular, man. Alright? And that's harsh. But that's the power that controls this world. Hey, YAHAWASHI, he makes peace. Alright? He formed the light and created darkness. He make peace and he create evil. That's why you need to fear him. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Alright? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord had not done it? Alright? This is Isaiah 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, YAHAWASHI, with thunder. Alright? And that's the Most High visiting this place, man. The Most High has a sense of humor, too. And with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and flame of devouring fire, man. The Most High could have California burning. Then in the middle states, he having to have a snow thunder, man. How did they say it in the article? Let's see. Let's see. Thunder snow. All right. So that shows you that everything, all the foundations of the earth are out of course right there, man. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants. We're supposed to be entering the spring season. It's still snowing. It's all bad out here, man. And also, this proves that the earth is not flat. Alright? This is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord, YAHAWASHI Yahushua of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Yeah, YAHAWASHI Yahushua is going to destroy this place, man. Alright? And all the wicked people in it, all the sinners in it. Alright? Yeah, with that, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahushai, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone, and Shalawaam, CHASAAD, peace and mercy unto all of our come out there, the hopeful elect, to the house of David, to the 1/3, to the member of the children. I pray this to be edifying. Shalom.